In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 17, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus St. Louis Cardinals. The New York Mets and St. Louis Cardinals will square off on Thursday in Busch Stadium. The Cardinals are still at the bottom of the National League Central with a 54-66 record, but they have won their last 3 games heading into this contest. Meanwhile, the Mets have the exact same record, but they are 4th in their division and 4-6 in their last 10 games. The New York Mets will be facing off against the Cardinals in St. Louis on Thursday night in Game 1 of their series. Pitching for the Mets will be Jose Quintana, who has a 0-4 record with a 3.03 earned run average and 1.28 WHIP. Despite not having a win on his record, Quintana has been impressive as of late. He has pitched for 6+ innings in all of his last 4 starts, holding teams such as the Braves and Orioles to 2 runs or less. In the month of August, Quintana has posted a 2.89 earned run average. Look for Quintana to continue his successful month in this one. Coming to the mound for the Cardinals will be the veteran pitcher Adam Wainwright. Wainwright has struggled this season, putting together a 3-7 record with an 8.78 earned run average and 2.09 WHIP. He sits in the first percentile for nearly all pitching percentiles and in the bottom 1% of the league for expected earned run average. To say he has lost his touch is an understatement. He has been quite bad at home this year, having a 9.26 earned run average and 2.23 WHIP. Coming off 2 consecutive starts in which he gave up 7+ runs, it's hard to back him in any way. I'll side with the hot pitcher in Quintana while fading Wainwright, who has a 33.75 earned run average this month. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Both offenses are hot right now, and each bullpen in this game is thin thanks to trades. Adam Wainwright is starting for the Cardinals, and that's a sign of at least 4 Mets runs. In Wainwright's last 7 starts overall, only one of them didn't finish with double-digit runs. Then there's the Mets relievers, who after spelling Quintana, have to face this difficult Cardinals lineup. With a -0.9 WAR and 4.76 Fahrenheit IP, they should have issues getting through St. Louis bats. Wainwright has given up an average of 7.5 runs every 2 innings in his last 2 starts. While Quintana has been solid, he is bound to run into some trouble at some point. With Arenado and Goldschmidt finding their form again, I have faith that St. Louis can muster at least 3 runs in the contest. The Mets should be able to score off Wainwright on the backs of Alonso and Lindor, to name a couple. The Cardinals have given up the 5th most runs in the National League this season, while New York is following closely behind at number 7. Until Wainwright delivers a quality performance, I'm going to roll with the over whenever he pitches. Runs will rule the day to open this 4-game series. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Diego Padres. The Arizona Diamondbacks have taken a major leap forward in 2023, and with the final National League wild card spot in sight, they will need to continue building major momentum over the next few weeks. And on Thursday, that continues with a battle against the division rival San Diego Padres. These teams were expected to be very different in 2023, and with 6 weeks to go in the season, there's plenty of time for their seasons to fall apart or come together, and with a critical 3-game series ahead, this could change or define the outcome of both their seasons. The Arizona Diamondbacks are playing better after a slump and just won 2 of 3 against this Padres squad this last weekend, followed by a series win at Coors Field. The Padres continue to be a huge disappointment and have dropped 7 of their last 10 decisions. Furthermore, Diamondback starter Zach Gallen has excelled against the Padres this season, limiting the rivals to only 5 runs in 19 innings pitched, including 6 shutout innings against them last Saturday in a 3-0 win. The ace has registered a 3.34 earned run average in his career against the Padres. Rich Hill is struggling, surrendering 9 runs in his 2 starts in a Padres uniform, lasting less than 4 innings in each outing. The Diamondbacks have put together a nice week, and now they throw an all-star in Gallen on the mound. Gallen has been great this year with a 3.24 earned run average and 1.07 WHIP. Rich Hill is an innings eater, but he's a 43-year-old pitcher with an earned run average over 5, and he has a 5.33 earned run average and .279 allowed batting average at home. The Padres are also an unserious team for the most part that's hard to back in big games. You can argue the Diamondbacks should be bigger favorites given their form and the better pitcher. Give me the Diamondbacks and the reasonably cheap price. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. The Diamondbacks offense just scored 3 runs on 7 hits in only 3.1 innings against Hill last weekend, and are exploiting the Padres, averaging 5.2 runs per game against the rivals this season. Hill has issued a disastrous 6.27 career earned run average against the Diamondbacks. In addition, San Diego is excelling against Arizona's pitching, averaging a solid 4.8 runs in the 9 meetings. Gallen isn't nearly as strong on the road, where he has reported a weak 4.7 earned run average. The over is 4-1 in the Padres' last 5 home games. While both of these teams possess great pitching staffs, it's the star-studded lineups that separate them in their success, with the over hitting at 5 to 3 to 2 in their past 10 overall head-to-head battles, and with a combined earned run average of over 8 taking the mound. We could be in for more here. For the Padres, the over sits at 5 to 4 to 1 in their past 10 overall games, and in 8 of their past 9 games, they have combined for 9 or more runs, all of which came in 2023. So unless we see a classic Rich Hill throwback, get ready for another big offensive explosion. I expect a barrage of runs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers meet in the finale of their 3-game set in MLB action from Dodger Stadium on Thursday. Who will come out on top in this final battle between division leaders? This is an intriguing matchup between 2 of the hottest teams in baseball and 2 pitchers that have been on top of their game for stretches of the summer. Lance Lynn has been lights out in 3 starts with Los Angeles, while Corbin Burnes posted an earned run average of 1.85 in the month of July, although he was roughed up in his outing last week. The Dodgers are starting to run away with the National League West, though, having won an incredible 12 out of their last 13 games. They have a more potent lineup than Milwaukee, and the statistics support it. Los Angeles scores almost 1.5 runs per game more than the Brewers, and the Dodgers also hit for a much higher average and more power. It doesn't look like anybody is going to stop Freddie Freeman, who has 3 hits in 10 career at-bats against Burnes. Los Angeles' home record of 38-20 is simply too hard to ignore. So are Lynn's career numbers against the Brewers. In 21 appearances against Milwaukee, Lynn is 11-3 with a 2.16 earned run average. I never thought I'd be complimentary of Lance Lynn, but he started to pitch really well and a lot more confident now that he has one of the best lineups behind him in baseball that can pick him up if he falters. Corbin Burnes has been solid for much of the last month and a half, but I just think this is a bad matchup for him against a Dodgers team that continues to roll. I'm rolling with the Dodgers here, so the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. The Brewers come in averaging 6.5 runs per game over their last 6 contests, and Corbin Burnes has a career earned run average of 8.5 in 6 appearances against Los Angeles. The Dodgers have spotted Lance Lynn an average of 7 runs per game in his 3 starts with the team so far, and they have one of the best over-under splits in baseball at 68-44-5. With a couple of MVP candidates in Betts and Freeman atop the batting order tearing the cover off the ball right now, it's hard to pass up an over. Despite how good these starting pitchers have been in recent weeks, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.